Buonasera, everybody, and hello from my parents' garden here down in Fife, which is near Tacoma. It's a beautiful, sunny day. My parents are big-time gardeners. My dad has asked for me to come down today because my dad has been dying to do a cooking class with you guys. So we're going to have another Cucina Quarantena with adventures with Sarah and her dad. So here we go. Let's see what my dad's up to today. Hey, Dad.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
Good. What you up to?
Normally my name is Ray, but today it's Chef Ramon.
Chef Ramon. All right.
Ramon. And the reason I'm doing this is because my wife and I watch way too much cooking shows. And I said to her, honey, we can't just watch these shows. We have to actually do some of this stuff. So I picked up a couple items that I really thought were kind of cool, and I'm going to pass them on to you. It's not plagiarism if I tell them I got them off TV, right? I don't think so.
I don't think so, yeah.
Okay, so we're good with that. So I want to show you how to make a drumstick, a plain old drumstick, make it look like a gourmet dinner. So come over to my kitchen and I'll show you what to do. First of all, just to get a head start on everything, I'm going to start making the sauce. So we've got Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard, huh?
Dijon mustard.
Yes. Yeah.
Ketchup.
Catsup.
Catsup. Brown sugar.
How much more or less?
Some? Like about a quarter of a cup of all of them.
Okay.
And then honey.
Okay.
A little bit of sweetness there, honey. And a little bit of apple vinegar. Give it a touch there. And of course, the good ingredient, whiskey.
Oh, my Dad, you don't drink.
I don't drink, but it'll burn off, and if it doesn't burn off, it'll put the kids to bed early, so.
Alrighty.
Either way, it's going to work. So
Okay.
Put a little whiskey in there, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the stove in just the center, because this is going to be your sauce for the drumsticks. So I'm going to put that on the stove and let it simmer. Should simmer down a little bit, boil in a little tiny bit, and it'll be ready.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the key to the whole thing. It's a little bit hard at first, but after you do it a while, it gets easier.
Okay.
So what you do is you take a drumstick. What you're going to do, you're gonna cut it below the little bumpy leg thing.
Okay.
And my knife's not very sharp, so it's kind of hard. So I kind of broke it through there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take a knife that's really sharp and come down about half an inch and score all the way around the bone.
Okay.
Because what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull this off, leaving a little holy stick for the drumstick, right?
All right.
Okay, the next thing we want to do is we want to actually, most drumsticks are at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make them so they're going to stand up. So this sometimes is a little hard. You need to use a little bit of muscle sometimes. Cut it off.
You got a lot of muscle, Dad, right?
Yeah, or weight. So you end up with something like this. So you can set it down there like that, right?
Pretty.
Okay, it's really pretty. Now, I'll do this other one too, just to please.
Okay, so you cut off the tip.
You cut off the tip, or break it, it breaks. Take your scoring knife, score around the bone, because you're basically making yourself a little handle.
Mm-hmm.
And pull it off.
Okay.
I try to pull it off. There's your little handle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you're going to take the knife and you want to get this angle and make it more square so it's going to stand up. I mean, this is all show, basically.
So what are you going to do with this extra stuff here? Save it for stock or something?
Yeah, you can save it for stock or just, I don't know, I just throw it away.
Cook it up and give it to the cat?
Yeah, whatever.
Tiger would like it.
This is the way it looks.
Yeah.
And I've got some more made over here. So we put them on here like this here, right?
Okay.
And then after this, what we do is we take them, and this is just some kind of a general rub that I made.
So what's in it?
It's the...
Did you make it yourself, or is it a package?
I made it. It's just, garlic, salt, pepper, some kind of seasoning I found in the thing. I don't even know what it is.
Oh, come on, Dad. So let me guess.
I can't tell you all the seasonings.
You can't tell the
This
seasonings?
is just a basic rub. You can get a basic rub off the internet.
All right, why are you being so coy? Is this your secret rub, Dad?
It could be.
It could be.
So
I didn't know you had secrets.
So what we want to do is we want to get these guys just kind of like nice like this.
All right.
And then we take them out and put them on the barbecue.
If I were making this rub, it would have kosher salt. It would have powdered garlic.
Got it.
It would have pepper.
Got it.
It would have paprika.
Got it.
It would have mustard.
Didn't put mustard in.
And it would have a little bit of chili powder.
Got it.
All right.
So
I'm close.
pretty close, yeah. And I think that, you know, the rub is not the most essential part of it.
Okay.
I think the sauce is when this gets cooked partly, when you start using the sauce, then it looks really, really nice.
So if people were doing this ahead, if they're having guests and things, they could do this maybe like even the day before and then put the rub on and then the rub will soak
I mean,
through
I actually
even better.
I actually cut these early this morning, so
Yeah.
let me just wash my hands again.
I'm going to figure out what's in this.
I can't tell you.
Cinnamon? No. Nutmeg?
Okay, so follow me out to the grill.
My dad was very excited and was very, very, very excited, so.
Well, you know, you have people over and you serve them drumsticks, and it's the same old drumstick. But this here, you know, it kind of does, it just makes it a little special, you know, like you actually made an effort to make it nice.
Aw, thanks, Dad.
Yeah,
So me and the kids are worth the effort.
you're worth the effort.
Aw, thank you.
And you sit up in the grill really nice, and then you just turn them down.
So you have it on what, high?
I've got it, it should be at 375.
Okay.
I'm just going to turn it up now.
Oh,
But
okay.
so you let it sit for 375, cook it for about 20 minutes, and then at that point in time, you take it off and you use the sauce and you roll it in the sauce,
Uh-huh.
and you put it on the grill again for about 10 minutes. So,
Okay. So they're like twice cooked.
yeah, so the final product is going to look like this. These are kind of falling over a little bit, but you can see how they are.
Beautiful.
They look gorgeous. Look at that. Put them up in the sunshine. See?
Just like on the cooking channel, Dad. They're beautiful.
And you can put one of these on a plate with some salad or something, and it looks like a gourmet meal. It does. It's not just a drumstick anymore.
All right.
Isn't that
Well,
amazing?
I'm going to be the judge of this, of whether or not it's a good recipe. So let's find out. Sticky. Really good, actually.
Sticky is good.
Oh,
Tender, sticky is good.
yep. Those are really good.
Really good. Okay, now I've got another secret to show you for dessert. So come into the house and I'll show you dessert.
2 dessert secrets. All right. Well,
Okay.
let's go, Dad. I think my dad would very much like his own cooking show. I think that's what's going on here. Oh, is that what's going on here? All right, I see. You got your sauce. How's your sauce coming?
My sauce is all ready, so I have to turn it down so we're not next batch goes into the
That's the glaze.
glaze. Yeah, that goes over the legs.
That glaze is really good, Dad, actually. This is quality. Like,
Delicious.
yeah, it really is. And maybe it's the Dijon mustard. I'm not sure, but that's a nice homemade barbecue
Okay,
sauce.
so my next project is a little different.
Okay.
What I did is I took regular brownie mix
Uh-huh.
and I added 2 eggs and some milk and half a stick of butter. I melted half a stick of butter. I mixed it all up and I put it on the waffle iron. And I made brownie waffles.
Cool.
Now the brownie waffles came out like this. I actually took a cup or something and I pushed it down in the waffle to make it round.
Okay.
Because what I want to do is make an ice cream sandwich with the waffle, like this here.
Ooh, fun.
So, and after you do it, you put, this is actually a brownie waffle. I put mint chocolate chip ice cream in the middle. Mm-hmm. And then I took a bunch of grasshopper cookies and I mashed them up.
Yeah.
And I rolled, when I put the ice cream in there, I rolled this in that.
Oh, okay.
To form an ice cream sandwich. Now, let me show you.
You have a finished product to show us?
I put it back in the refrigerator.
Oh, Dad, you are on top of it. This is professional level here.
This is professional level. And I'm telling you something. I'm a diabetic, but I'm tempted to eat this.
Yeah, and I'm doing the keto diet, so.
Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, wow.
Ice cream sandwich with a waffle, brownie waffle, and all around the edge you've got the grasshopper cookies.
All right, well. Oh, it's really good.
Of course it is.
It's really good.
It's really, really good.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen you cook this much in my life.
And you don't have to do the chocolate. I mean, look, people do this with peaches and you do it with other kinds of stuff. You can do it all kinds of different ways. Or you can burn your sauce. Okay, one last thing.
All right.
One last thing. Because I'm making dinner tonight, so I wanted to have a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So, what I made was I made a fruit salad out of melons.
Okay.
Now, what's different about this is you think you're looking at honeydew, which you are.
Okay.
You think you're looking at cantaloupe, which
Yes.
you're not.
Okay.
And this is called a Santa Claus melon.
Okay.
Now, just to show you the difference here.
Santa Claus melon because it's named after you?
Maybe. So what I did is I saved the peel just to show you a little bit. This is obviously cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe, yeah.
It's in the bottom layer of this thing.
Yeah.
This one here is they call it an orange melon. And
Okay.
it's just like cantaloupe, but it's actually sweeter.
Okay. I had an argument last summer about what is a cassava. Is this a cassava?
Don't know.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
That will never, ever be a thing that we can
Okay, now
agree on.
this is the skin of the Santa Claus melon, which is white. The melon is actually white, but it's got a really nice flavor to it. It's kind of firm. It's actually really, really good.
That is good.
So, and then the last one, of course, is, and this is really, really sweet this year, is the honeydew. Yeah, so there's you get your four.
So there's
melons.
actually 4 kinds. So 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4?
The cantaloupe's on the bottom.
On the bottom. Okay.
So that was my melon dessert.
Very nice.
And it's very, very, tastes so good.
You guys have good melons down here because you're out in the farmland.
Oh, they're just awesome.
Yeah, like that watermelon. I don't know where you got that. That was really good.
Okay, so that's kind of it.
All right. Well, coming to you live from my parents' house, Cucina, Quarantena, Adventures with Sarah and her dad.
Isn't she a doozy?
Yeah, I have zero personality next to my dad, that's for sure. So, anyway, thank you for joining us again for another episode of Cucina, Quarantena. It was a pleasure to cook with you, Dad, to watch you cook. Just coming up this week, our schedule is that tomorrow at 10 a.m. we're going to have our typical coffee chat, and our guest tomorrow is going to be Reiner Metzger, and he and I are going to inaugurate the Guide Collective, which is a very exciting project that I have been working on for a while. And then this week, we're also going to be joined by Andrew Vallone and a winemaker in Slovenia, and we're going to do a wine tasting on Wednesday, Wines Day. And then Friday, we'll be joined for Lunch and Learn by Dave Fox, who is a travel writer, and we're going to talk about how to become a travel writer. We thought that we could do a little powwow, the two of us, and help you understand what the ins and outs of travel writing are. So thank you for watching. And again, you've probably seen the posts. I would love it if you could support me on Patreon. I've got a big, exciting trip coming up. And the more Patreon support that I have, the more crazy and cool it's going to be. So you can vicariously travel with me to a country I've never been to. And that's going to be mid-August. So coming up soon, I'll drop some hints, but I'm not going to tell you exactly where I'm going. But you get to have a virtual vacation with me this summer. So please be sure to support me on Patreon. And there's going to be lots of exclusive, cool content on there from my upcoming trip. So see you guys again tomorrow. Ci vediamo domani. Ciao.